So this is an interesting one. Heard about it just a couple of days ago and thought I'd talk about it. And yeah, anyway, so on the surface, from what I can remember, is basically like Elon Musk was asked to pay back like 56 billion pay package, which is just an insane number overall. Like, so the story goes, or at least from what I understand, was he did receive the $56 billion package, which is absolutely insane. Anyway, like 56 billion after the first billion, what does 56 billion do for you? It doesn't do anything. What's the extra benefit of having that 55 billion? So anyway, he was rewarded 56 billion from Tesla, which is the company that he owns by about 20% or something like that. Um, Received a big fat bonus because he'd raised the share prices or something. But apparently, he has a bunch of friends on the board, and they're all like in bed with him. So they just said, "Oh, give him 56 billion." And a judge in, I think it was Delaware, where the company is registered, said, "No, that's just like ridiculous." Which, yeah, obviously, it's just 56 billion. It's just insane. So apparently now what he's got to do is he's got to pay it back, which is like hilarious because I don't even know how it happened in the first place. And I think one of the big shareholders, from what I understand, had kind of called this out as well. So somebody was on the board, or somebody who owns a lot of stock, had just said, "Listen, that's absolutely insane." He'd kind of reported it or raised it up or whatever he did, and then this has all come to light. And then the judge who had forced him to honor his deal of buying Twitter had also is the same judge that said, "Hey, you're not getting on this $56 billion package voided by judge. There you go, shares slide." Yeah, it just blows my mind, like how in God's name this actually was approved by anybody in the first place. Like, I get that the board are kind of in bed with him, sure, but 56 billion, it's like, why not just cut it at a billion and say, yeah, he's done a good job, he's raised the share price, that's it, we're good to go, you know? I wouldn't see anybody with you know with the shred of sanity saying, wait, hold on, a billion, I'm sure they would like more than that. That's, no, Christ, it's just crazy to me. So I don't know big tech really. I don't know how big investment stock market works and big business at a high level. I have a rough idea, but just when I see numbers like this, I'm thinking like they must be generally insane because even with like fancy cars and houses and whatever, fucking yachts and all that jazz, seriously, 56 billion. Like, how? And the thing is, like, I'm always confused at how that kind of like gets sent as well. I assume it's in stocks, or does it land in somebody's bank? I honestly don't know. And then all of a sudden you got 5 6 with nine fucking zeros on the end. Who knows? Anyway, so I think it's an interesting one that pops up. It's like, hey, you're getting a bonus, 56 billion. Nah, you've got to pay it back. So nah, whatever. So anyway, interesting one. Thought I'd share.